Mr. Gowda, I want to come to you on this, because if you look at the OBC factor, which comes to about 28 and 30%, if the BJP now goes all out to blast what they are doing it on a national scale, that Rahul Gandhi has insulted the OBCs in the country. It might be a Modi in Gujarat where the Modi OBC is concerned, but they are going to nationalize it. Do you think it's going to be a factor in Karnataka at all?
BJP is insulting the intelligence of OBCs. They know exactly what Mr. Rahul Gandhi said. They know the caste of the other two Modis, the fugitives, Lalit and Neerav, both are Banyas from and not OBCs. That's not the issue. The issue is the BJP is clutching at straws. They are continuing to cook up all kinds of stories. They came up with some other, historic fiction in terms of our Vakriga community. So basically, this OBC push, this narrative is not going to fly, and what you're going to see is actually a disgusted reaction from those communities who are very, very strongly with our leader, Sri Siddaramaiah. The other thing to point out is that the Lingayats were with the BJP as long as Yediyurappa was the dominant mass leader. But now they've seen Yediyurappa being sidelined. They've heard talks that immediately after the election, it will not be a Lingayat, but actually B.L. Santosh or some other Brahmin leader, Prahlad Joshi. So basically, the Lingayats are also losing faith in the party that they helped put in power
Mr. Gowda,
times.
I want to bring in Malavika Avinash, but I'll ask you a question again. It usually depends on which Congress spokesperson you're speaking to from Karnataka, because their leader varies from Siddaramaiah to D.K. Sivakumar. You said your leader Siddaramaiah, so your leader is not D.K. Sivakumar.
No, our leader is Siddaramaiah, our leader is Shivkumar. I do not know why the media makes such a noise about this. Have you ever heard any of these leaders speak against one another in public? Have you ever seen them not project a united front? Please drop this nonsense about divisive politics. Siddaramaiah is our CLP leader, Shivkumar is our PCC president. Both are our leaders. National president is Mr. Kharge.
All right.
We have many others as well.
Mr. Gowda, if this
our leader in the Congress.
If this organized campaign goes out, because yes, you're right, at least for now, which many had expected, an all-out, full-blown internal war, Rahul Srivastava, within the Congress, we haven't quite seen that. They've actually debunked a lot of theories which seem to suggest that, the Congress would be a divided house. They're actually working a lot better. Their first list is out, the second is out any time now. So they've at least got, till now, the organization going well. Rahul, you're on mute.
Then, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
See, I think few things have contributed to that. One, Congress sent Randeep Surjewala early, and he could bring people together, though sending two tall leaders in two different directions. Perhaps that was also not a bad idea, that eventually when the yatras by Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar, the Prajadhwani Yatra, I think Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra and that long stint in Karnataka was helpful, because it gave the cadre that belief that they can actually, if they come together, if these two leaders come together, there can be a sense of purpose, and the Congress can hope of coming back to power in Karnataka. The BJP was jittering at that time. And if you see, when we talk about that poaching element, it is not poaching happening, Preeti. It is leaders for the BJP suddenly feel that they may not get a ticket in the BJP. That's why they are going to the Congress, or perhaps Congress seems to be a very positive option right now. I think one fact which is very important to be looked at is that Karnataka is one state where there is a strong third player between Congress and the BJP, the JDS. The JDS, remember, was a strong enough party that it was the competitor to the Congress at one time. Mr. Siddaramaiah comes from the JDS, and the JDS had a prime minister. And given that scenario, now you're going to have a fourth player with the Aam Aadmi party pitching in. Which way the vote is going to turn, Preeti, because if you see last election, BJP gained 64 seats, but gained 16.3% vote. Whereas the Congress lost 42 seats, it gained 1.4% votes, while the JDS took away 18.3% votes. That means the JDS still has a lot of play The Congress vote got divided, spread all over the state, but the JD created the dent. Division of opposition votes, I think, apart from the caste factor, is going to be the most critical.